This is Fraumünster Church in Zurich, or in English, Women's Minster. This is Fraumünster Church. It's a church in Zurich which was built on the remains of a former abbey for aristocratic women, which was founded in 853 by Louis the German for his daughter Hildegard. He endowed the Benedictine convent with the lands of Zurich, Uri, and the Albis forests, and granted the convent immunity, placing it under his direct authority. Today, it belongs to the Evangelical Reformed Church of the canton of Zurich and is one of the four main churches of Zurich, the others being the Grossmünster, Prediger and St. Peter's churches. In the year 1045, King Henry III granted the convent the right to hold markets, collect tolls, and mint coins, and thus effectively made the abbess the ruler of the city. Emperor Frederick II granted the abbey Reichsunmittelbarkeit, or imperial immediacy, in 1218. Thus making it territorial independent of all authority save that of the emperor himself, and increasing the political power of the abbess. The abbess assigned the mayor, and she frequently delegated the minting of coins to citizens of the city. A famous abbess during this time of great power was Elisabeth of Wetzikon. Our tour guide will explain about the history of this church.
So, deutsche Gäste, century, and the founder was Emperor Ludwig. He was the grandson of Charlemagne. The statue you see on top of the right-hand side of the tower of Grossmünster. And Emperor Ludwig had two daughters. And they said, the legend says that they were walking quite often to Zurich. They were living in the Albis chain, not at Elisabeth, but close by. And they were following a deer which was illuminated. And they said, he stopped here, the deer stopped here, and then they founded this tiny abbey, Fraumünster. Frau means woman, Münster is Minster. What you see here actually is from the 12th century, the major part, and it became very famous due to the fact that they asked Marc Chagall when he was more than 18 years if he would mind to design some windows, and then he agreed, and then you see some Chagall windows, but you have to go inside. As I said, the admission fee is 5 francs. So. Then 1519, the Protestant Reformation started at the Zwingli-Kirche of Great Minster. 1524, the last abbess, Katharina von Zimmer, she donated this monastery to the city of Zurich. She became Protestant, and immediately afterwards they threw out all these religious paintings, statues, and the organ. They destroyed it or took it away. From then on, our church, the church here, and all the other Protestant churches are quite empty, as I say. The paintings you see if you walk through the cloistery, they are from the 12th century. It's a Swiss ornament. He painted this, and this says scenes about the lecture and the living in an abbey. And the women, it's Fraumünster, the women. The women, they came here, they were living here, they were not the poor ones, they were quite we will walk through and then we make.
These are the wall paintings that the tourist guide was talking about. The political power of the convent slowly waned in the 14th century, beginning with the establishment of fʁaʊ or guild laws in 1336 by Rudolf Brunn, who also became the first independent mayor not assigned by the abbeys. The abbey was dissolved on November 30, 1524, in the course of the Reformation of Huldrych Zwingli, supported by the last abbess Katharina von Simmern. The monastery buildings were destroyed in 1898 to make room for the new Stadthaus or townhouse. The church building today serves as a parish church for one of the city's 34 Reformed parishes in Münsterhof. Historically, the main square and the marketplace of the medieval city is named for the abbey. Elisabeth of Fraumünster cultivates the tradition of the former nunnery convent. Since the last renovation in 1900, the Crypt Museum under the choir of the Fraumünster Abbey was sealed and has made public since June 19, 2016. The older part of the church preserved the abbey's holy relic until the Reformation in Zurich banned the Roman Catholic Church's veneration of the saints. The foundations of the crypt date back to the 9th century when the abbey was founded. The crypt also comprises an exhibition of the history of the Reformation in Zurich. On the architecture and local history, assisted by the multimedia information system that illustrates the foundation fragments of the crypt, on how the church was rebuilt from the original Romanesque construction phase to its present Gothic appearance, on occasion of its establishment, guided by Dolf Wild, the archaeologist in charge. Thank you for watching. See you again on my next video.